Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here with a Valentine's Day pick-a-card reading for you. I want to remind you that you can check out my website, twinflamerx.com, or check the description box below for where you can find out how to book a healing session or a reading with me. Thank you for all those that are my loyal followers and subscribers. Check out the social media links and links where you can find me in the description box below. And if you're new here, welcome. So thanks for joining. I have this pick-a-card reading set up here. I want to explain a few things about it, and then we'll get into it. So the timestamp should be in the description box below. Before we get into that, I'm going to just show you quickly the cards that I'm using and talk about just how the reading generally will go. And I do want to remind you that I have a new channel. It's called Lucida Z. So I will put the link to that in the description box as well, along with the most recent pick-a-card readings that I've been uploading to that site. The pick-a-card reading that I uploaded to that channel actually was really good for Twin Flames. So that was like the last one that I uploaded. So you may want to check that one out. I will link to it in the description box. And if you'd like to subscribe to that channel, that's where I'm going to be uploading videos about different spiritual topics. So they may be related to Twin Flames or not, but you may want to check it out because it may open your eyes and enlighten you and help you on this Twin Flame journey. So it won't be strictly Twin Flame stuff that I post on that channel, but there will be some times where I do talk about the difference between Twin Flames and soulmates, 3D versus 5D, and there's going to be a lot of pick-a-card readings on there. So check it out. Now, for this reading, I do have several cards that I've used, and some are Oracle and some are Tarot. So we're going to start off just looking at what the cards are, and I'll also put these in the description box, but I want to kind of tell you like where the energy is coming from or what part of your beloved. These messages are what your beloved, your Valentine, your Twin Flame would want to say to you for Valentine's Day if they could. So this is what they've been thinking and feeling and what their soul is urging them to do. So first, I'm going to talk about the soul. So the soul journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh are what the soul energy of your twin would be. And then we have the power of love activation cards by James Van Praagh. These are the cards talking about what they are working on presently, what's going on in their heart space, as well as the romance angels. And this all is in regard to you and your connection. Okay, and then they are going to also be letting you know a message from, I don't have the box for this, but this is the Lo Scarabao Tarot of Sexual Magic. So 18 and up only can view this video, so I am giving you fair warning right now that there are some explicit images on some of the cards. And then we have a message from the Lover's Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, and then they want to also send you a message about what you can do to take care of yourself, what they would like you to do this Valentine's Day if they can't be with you at this time, or even if they are with you. They just want you to pamper yourself a little. So here's a self-care card. There will be one in each pile from Cheryl Richardson. I'm also going to use this tarot deck, which is the Revelations Tarot. So I will be shuffling to add more cards to each pile. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. So again, look at the different stacks here because we are going to soon separate them so that you can pick a stack that resonates with you or that you feel drawn to. You can pick more than one and check either the description box or timestamps in the comments. Okay, so look at all the choices. You may want to close your eyes and take a deep breath. And then open your eyes and maybe choose one of the stones that draws you in, or choose the number, or choose the pile. But we have pile 1 here with the Mangano Calcite heart. Okay, and then we have pile 2 with the quartz, so it's a clear quartz. Then we have number 3 with the rose quartz. And number 4, this is, it's the Christ consciousness stone. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. I don't remember the name of it, but this stone has the vibration of unconditional love. Okay, so you have these, it's the golden healer quartz. Thank you. All right, so we have Mangano calcite, clear quartz, rose quartz, and this golden healer. Okay. All right, so I'm asking Divine Spirit right now to help you choose the stack that will resonate the most with you. Remember that this is a general reading, so take only the parts that resonate and leave the rest behind. And if you would please leave a comment in the description box and let us know if something resonated with you or not, that would be great. So I'm going to get started now. And I'm just going to move these piles aside for a moment so that we can have some more room here. Okay, so this is pile 1. And this is the Mangano calcite heart. Okay, pile number 1. And I have the extra tarot cards here. So I'm just going to shuffle and kind of do a past, present, and future to look at what kind of situation you have going on, and then we'll look at what your twins' messages are to you as well. These 3 cards fell out, so they fell out in that order, so I think we're going to use them. Okay, so this is the pile, and then here's the 3 tarot cards. So what this looks like to me is that the person that you are inquiring about in the past was feeling victorious on their own personal spiritual journey recently, and in the current moment, it looks like they are discovering their inner truth. That's what this sword of truth is about, the Ace of Swords here. And this is new for them because they haven't really been able to tap into their authentic self or their soul truth or what they truly desire. And because of that, they're going through a spiritual transformation. So it's a death of sorts, but only to be reborn again. So the death is with Kali here, where Kali is wiping away all of the remnants of the past that are holding this person back from you. And that's going to give birth to a new and improved twin flame. So this is not gender specific either. I'm just going to try to use gender neutral terms because your twin may be a male or female, and you might be a male or female watching, so whatever combos work for you and your union or you and your connection. The other cards that we have here, we're going to look at the soul energy. So your beloved is learning to surrender and realizing that they don't need to try to control the situation any longer. So if they were trying to control it and push it forward, which I don't really feel that they were, it's probably the opposite, but they're just letting you know, they want to let you know that their soul is teaching them how to release control. So maybe they were trying to control a karmic situation in their past, and that's why they feel victorious, possibly, because once a person surrenders to their divine will or to the divine will, then they can find their inner truth. And this is like a new thing for your person. So your person's heart energy and what they're learning at that level is about individuality. So they're learning that they leave a unique stamp of love on everything they do. So they're learning that they are love, they are unconditional love, and they're realizing that maybe whatever was holding them back in the past, that Kali is destroying. She's the destroyer. Destroying what's no longer serving in order for your person to be their authentic self and shine. So this is very related. It's amazing how these synchronicities happen. Now, and wow, I didn't even see this until just now when I was talking about unconditional love. So your person is learning to love themselves, but they want you to also. So the romance angel message is like how they're feeling toward you. And from their heart space, they're letting you know that they're learning how to love themselves and surrender, and they would like you to do the same, and also to love and respect yourself, because that's what is going to make you more attractive to them. And so part of the healing process for twins is to heal those inner child wounds, or those patterns from the past that no longer serve, releasing all of that, letting it go, and starting anew in your authentic truth. And that's what your beloved is working on. So no matter how long it's been since you've heard from them, or even if you've never met them, they're just letting you know that if you are also doing these same things, then you both are pretty much in alignment. And when you both have completed the process and are living from the soul or authentic level here on earth, that's when you're going to come together in your union. So they also have you on their mind sexually. So this card is basically what they think when they think of you. So it looks like either, so if you're the female, they like to observe you. They tire you out and then they observe you, but then we have this lurker back here. So the Three of Swords, I think that's what this is. Yeah, the Three of Swords actually is a card of when there's a third person possibly. So either you're the person looking in, or you're this person, or you could be that guy. The energy, though, I feel is more that whoever's watching, whether they're male or female, would be either one of these individuals. So they just want to let you know that if they are releasing a situation, it's because they want to be with you, and they want to, like, basically make love to you, because he's got the harp there, and, you know, he's looking at her body and thinking, wow. So, and then it looks like there's a birthday cake or something here. Oh, a bunch of candles, a birthday cake. I don't know, I'm having trouble seeing from looking at the screen here, but maybe it is a birthday cake. Maybe that resonates with somebody. So that's what their mind is kind of fantasizing about when it comes to you. They have a message for you from the Lover's Oracle, and the message is friendship. They say nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So if they are in a situation where they are letting go of someone from their past, maybe that third party type of situation, and the two of you are, you know, not in anything sexual or physical, they want you to know that they're watching you and fantasizing about you. They want you to love yourself and be your individual self and surrender. And everything is going to manifest once the two of you are in your authentic selves and living by your authentic truth. And with that truth, the truth is that no one I ever do a reading for who's looking for a romantic reading ever likes when I talk about them being friends with the person first. But honestly, if you are friends with the person first, that's good, because that means that you can share things with them, that you can open up to them before you get in that romance and that romantic relationship. The thing is that your twin has to become emotionally attached to you, so in order for them to stay and not keep running, okay? So that's what they've been afraid of doing. If they have been running, hiding, ghosting, or doing whatever where they're not in contact, they've been afraid actually to be your friend, even though they say we're friends or let's be friends. So when they actually are acting like a friend, that's when you really know that they want to be with you, because they want to establish that really important foundation, because friends should be honest with each other, right? And friends should be there for each other. You should be able to count on your friend. You should be able to do fun things with your friend. You should be companions, meaning that you do things together, you do things for each other. So friendship is very vital. So what they want to let you know is that if you are just friends right now, it's actually a positive step in the direction toward a romantic physical union with you. And they're fantasizing about that. What they want you to do in order to take care of yourself this Valentine's Day is to spend some time in silence. So they want you to meditate and listen. You might hear them in that meditation. Try to connect with their higher self in the meditation. But they also want you to rest your mind in that meditation because silence is good self-care. So here's the thing. When we think too much, then we start overanalyzing and worrying about the future, right? Or worrying about what you did in the past and then getting anxious and worked up. That's what happens when we overthink. So on this journey, one of the things that we're called to do is to clear our minds and to tap into our heart space and feel the feelings and feel the connection in the higher dimensions with your beloved. And so that's what they're asking you to do. So if they can't be with you physically this Valentine's Day, they want you to know that they are finding their truth, they're changing, they're letting go of the past, so possibly a third party. They're surrendering, and they'd like you to do so as well. They're living in their authentic truth, or they're going to start doing that, but they definitely are understanding what self-love is all about. And as soon as you are doing everything that's shown here, especially anticipating a friendship or continuing the friendship with them, and then clearing your mind, they want you to do that so that you can connect to them in the other dimensions. Because once you start doing that and you are communicating with your twin in the other dimensions, they will be able to feel more comfortable communicating with you in this physical realm. So I hope that this little reading here, this mini reading, helped you somewhat and resonated. Please let us know in the description or in the comment section if it did resonate, and if there are any questions or anything like that, you can leave that in the comment section as well. But remember that I'm available also for private sessions, and I can do a more specific and personalized reading for you for Valentine's Day as well. So I hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching if you're not sticking around for pile number 2, and see you in the next reading. All right, we are going to move on now to pile number 2, and pile number 2 had the quartz, so the clear quartz on top of the pile. I have my tarot cards here, so we're going to ask Divine Source to please show us what's been going on with the twin flame of the person that is watching, or the persons that are watching for pile number 2. Remember, this is general, so not all of it might resonate, but hopefully there are parts that do. So take those with you. Appreciate those. Cherish those. Like those. Okay, so one more shuffle and a cut. Okay, so, some cards fell out. So these cards fell out, and I chose this one off the top. All right, so let's not get alarmed now. Okay, so I'm looking at this sort of like as a past, present, and future. Okay, so your person, your twin that you are inquiring about, wants to let you know that in the recent past, they have had some hard times. So that's what the Six of Swords energy is all about. They've had a lot of mental stress going on for them, and they're moving out of that and moving into calmer waters. And as they do that, they're getting really fired up to either to power up or pair up with you, them with one wand, and then you coming in with the second wand, or they're getting ready to make a choice between 2 options, which could be the path forward with you or a path in another direction. And in the near future, we have a tower moment. So the tower moment may help them to make the choice. So sometimes these tower moments that come up where something in our lives doesn't work out the way we thought it would actually is a blessing in disguise. So I kind of feel that your person may have this tower moment coming up, and that's going to help them to move in your direction, whether they know it now or not. Okay, so they are moving into a better emotional space. So if the two of you had not been in contact because of maybe like, some running or maybe some disagreement, whatever it was, or triggering, they're calming down and letting you know that they understand why that occurred, and they understand the dynamic better, and they know that they have to make a choice soon. But then I see destiny, the universe, something coming in and basically obliterating something that was going on in their life so that they can come forward toward you. Okay, so this is the near future, which could mean, I would say it would be this year. Okay, so it might not happen immediately, but it's on the way. Now these cards, we're going to start off with their soul energy. So their soul is urging them to be happy. And, you know, if they aren't happy, that means they're not on the right path. So that's going to help them to make that decision that they need to make. So they're going to go in the direction of their happiness. And if they don't, the soul is going to orchestrate a tower moment. That's what I see here. And then with their heart, what their heart is allowing them to do is release old patterns and ideas that no longer serve their highest ideals of love. So that is like really awesome, because the tower moment does that too. So they're going to be able to detach from the past. So let's say they have a karmic situation, karmic partner, something going on that they have to release from. So maybe they have to leave a relationship or just stop thinking that this can't work for whatever reason. So they're going to detach from the negative thinking that's been blocking them from moving forward, which is a good thing. Now, as far as more heart energy, what they would like to do with you is to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and they would like to, and sometime soon, honestly discuss your feelings together. So they would like to tell you in person, or, you know, however you communicate, they want to let you know that they care for you. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then next is how they feel about you, or what they've been fantasizing about sexually. So this is like what their body wants, and it looks like their body wants some S&M, and they want to, if this is the divine masculine you're asking about, they would love to be dominated by you. And there's all types of objects that they wouldn't mind using in the bedroom. Or it could be the other way around, but it looks like this person just wants to let go. And they realize that they've been putting you through a lot, so they know that whenever the two of you are able to get together in this sexual, physical way, that it'll be a big release, you know? So they're looking forward to that. All right. They sent you a message as well, or they have a message for you as well. It says, "I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you." Wow, so that's a beautiful message coming from them. They also have another message. They want you to feel peaceful this Valentine's Day. Okay, so how to do that is embrace your confusion. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. So if you are confused about your person, remember what I said. They are coming out of this more emotional space, or more just a more stressful space, and they're moving into a higher mind perspective. And remember, they're going to start to feel that they can make a choice of a path, and their soul is going to help them choose the path that makes them happy and detach from whatever doesn't serve them in their future. And the tower moment will happen if they don't do this on their own. It's not going to be negative toward your union, because it's actually going to bring them closer to you. And they're letting you know that they wouldn't mind like getting a little kinky with you in the bedroom, maybe having that heart-to-heart conversation first though. And they're letting you know that they do love you, and they were thinking of you when I read that message. But they want you to be at peace. You don't need to know all the answers. You don't need to know how this is going to unfold. If you didn't hear from them or don't hear from them, just realize that they are planning something. And when the time is right, when you both are in alignment, the heart-to-heart conversation will happen, and everything else will happen after that. So like they are following their soul and detaching from what no longer serves them, if you haven't done this yourself already, maybe it's time to do that so that you can be in alignment with them. And then just this Valentine's Day, remember that they love you and that things will manifest according to divine will and timing. So there's no need to know all the answers right now. The answer is that you love each other. And the answer is that there is a future for you in union. Okay, so I hope that this reading and the message within it resonated and brought you some clarity and peace of mind. Remember, you don't need to know all the answers right now. That's the beauty of living. If we knew all the answers, what kind of life would we have? Part of life is discovering the answers. So thank you, number 2, for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And also, check out my other channel. Okay, see you in the next reading. We're on to number 3. So here's pile number 3 with the rose quartz. Rose quartz stone that is really good for heart healing. We have some cards here. I'm going to, let me shuffle, that's what I've been doing first, and then I'll bring out the other cards and we'll talk about them all. So those who chose pile number 3, let's focus in here and ask Divine Source to help us figure out what the person that you're interested in, the person that you believe is your twin flame, what are they? What are their thoughts, feelings, desires? What would they like to tell you for Valentine's Day? What's going on with them? All right, so it's like a past, present, and future outlook that we'll be getting here. Okay, so we have the Star, we have the 7 of Wands, and then we have, wow, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so in the recent past, the person that you're asking about has been feeling illuminated and hopeful. So they are looking forward to the future with you. Well, they were doing that in the past. So presently, they're getting more into their light worker energy. They're also becoming more passionate and more focused. And they're on their divine path with that number 7 there. With the Ace of Cups in the future, we have a new beginning for the 2 of you, starting off with love. So they want that with you. They want to have that no matter, wow, I didn't realize that number 3 went into the candle. Interesting. So no more candle and a waxy number 3. All right, I guess that happened when I was shuffling. Let's look at the other cards. So this is the soul energy. So your beloved soul has been, well, in the past has gone through a lot of adversity. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they are learning to accept that challenges were the way, and they still are the best way to learn. So your person, your beloved, pile number 3, is thinking about everything that has gone on between you as being an important lesson. So they don't see it as a negative, no matter what happened. That's really good that they're understanding that. As far as their heart energy goes, what their heart is learning through this experience is freedom. So they are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So they want to open their heart to you. In the past, they thought that opening their heart to you may be restrictive and a loss of their freedom, but they're actually realizing that when they let go of the reasons why they were blocking their heart from you, they will be free then. They will be free to love. And that's really important that they're realizing that. And in the near future, what they would like to do with you in terms of their love is to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe they were controlling the situation by not responding or, not initiating anything with you, or not contacting, or breaking plans, or just dragging things out. So they are ready to release that as well, because I feel that that was one of the blocks to opening their heart to you, which is what they want to do in the near future. They also have been having some fantasies about you, and this is the sexual magic tarot with the Hanged Man here. So this looks like a situation where it's like there's desire, but they can't do anything right now. Neither of you can. Like, so the reason why, though, was because of probably the adversity in the past and them holding back a lot because they weren't able to open up. But now they're realizing that them opening up is really what's going to bring about this new beginning for the both of you together in love, because you're both leaving behind things that weren't so great for you. So this situation is going to change once you both let go of control issues and let the situation unfold. Another message that they actually have for you here is acceptance, about acceptance. So this is the image. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So interesting that they came up again. It's come up a couple of times. So they want you to also let control, like I mentioned. Then the two of you will not be in this position where you feel that you can't be together, because you both will be letting go of control, and that's going to release all the resistance that was between the two of you. They have a message for you for some self-care on Valentine's Day, whether they can be with you or whether they contact you or not. This is what they would say if they could. They want you to know about loving yourself, self-love, care for your body. Self-love and acceptance are the ultimate acts of care. So they want you to do something sensual for yourself, because whenever you do something for yourself, that also benefits the union. It benefits them because they get to feel that loving energy, because you both are connected energetically. So if you accept how your body looks and love it, if you take care of your body, and if you take a nice bubble bath, you might be able to fantasize about them as well and change this situation where you're not apart but you're together. So you can visualize that in your bubble bath or your salt bath with your crystals and your scented candles and your essential oils, or whatever you do for self-care. Those are just some of the things that you could do. So basically, the person for pile number 3, your twin flame, wants you to know that they've been through a lot and so have you, but they were always hoping that the two of you would get through the darkness and into the light together and release your limiting beliefs and let go of your control and just accept the situation. When you let go and give the situation to the divine, that's true surrender. And what you're doing is allowing for things to just manifest, because what will manifest sometime this year is this new beginning for the two of you. So remember to love and care for yourself and really pamper yourself this Valentine's Day, because your beloved would love for you to feel beautiful and loved and cared for, even if they can't be there with you this time around. So thank you for watching, those that chose pile number 3. Hope to see you in the next reading. Hope to see you in the next video. Or remember, you can come to me for a private session if you need clarification on anything or want to look deeper into your situation, because this is a general reading. Getting ready for pile number 4. Pile number 4 was the Christ Consciousness Stone, the Golden Healer Quartz, the heart. Pile number 4, we're going to shuffle the Revelations Tarot to see if we can get a message from your beloved about what they've been up to, what they've been working on, and what's going to happen between you guys in the near future. All right, one more shuffle and then we'll cut and see what they've been up to. All right. Past, present, near future. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that your beloved, your twin, has been in the recent past going through their awakening. That's what this Judgment card is all about. Like, look, they're waking up. So they're being called by the divine to open their eyes and wake up and see what's what this spiritual path, what this twin flame journey is all about. And currently how they feel is they really want to offer themselves to you. The Knight of Cups is the knight that's coming toward you with an offer, with a cup of love. So that's what they really, really, really have in their being, what they want to be doing. And in the near future, they will come to you, but they might come to you in the Page of Swords energy, which might be an energy where they send you a text, or they call you, or somehow you get in contact with each other in the future, but it might not go as romantically as you thought. So they do want to be in contact with you. They do want to open up to you, but they might not know how to verbalize what's really going on for them. So that's what the Page of Swords is all about. But let's look at these other cards and see what else is up with them. So their soul has been urging them to be thankful for their life and the opportunity that it presents. And that's important because gratitude is the vibration that you really want to be in to manifest anything else. When you're thankful for what you've already been through, thankful for all your belongings, your family, your friends, and your twin, and your life, you will be vibrating with a vibration that is going to attract more things to be grateful for. So your person, your twin soul, is urging them to get in that vibration, which is very positive. And their heart is focused on understanding that love shared with another can be amplified and would have a ripple effect across the universe. And that would be if the two of you were in union. Okay, so it looks to me that you may already be in contact with this person regularly, and they may be with you or contact you, or something might happen for you and them on Valentine's Day or to celebrate Valentine's Day. Okay, so that's one interpretation. It may not happen for all of you. Maybe it's just that you will feel each other really strongly. So tap into your own heart space on Valentine's Day and see if you can feel their love. They'll be sending it to you if you don't get to see them. Okay, and then another thing that their heart is working on is releasing their ex. It says the time has come here to clear your energy. So this could be a message for you, or it could be that they're doing that. Now, it could also, if there is no third party that you know of, it could just be that they have not mentally, spiritually, and in their heart space totally let go of the ex. And in order for them to come to you fully and to not be afraid to speak, even if they are trying to offer their heart and be in union with you and be in this gratitude vibration and be awakened, even though all that's going on, they still need to clear their energy and they might not know how. So that might be why they might act a little weird toward you. So they don't know how to clear the past. So you guys could have a beautiful Valentine's together and then they could disappear. And then you're like, wow, so back to that again, where, they're ghosting me again. It could happen, but the reason why is because they haven't released the past, basically. Because what happens then if they get really close to you is they get triggered. And it's because they're like, wow, that was an amazing time I had with my twin, or maybe they don't call you a twin, but that was an amazing time we had, and I love this person, but I'm worried now that maybe this person is going to do to me what others have done. And so then they kind of get standoffish. All right. So if you're in a position to help them release their ex energetically, you can do it. If you don't know how to do that with them, you can come to me in a private session. I have a healing that can be done to help with that. But this is why, I just want you to know, that's why they act standoffish. It's because they still have those thoughts in their mind that you could possibly hurt them, and they're afraid of that. They don't want to get hurt. So, but they love you and they want to be with you in union. But it looks like, they have to release more things to be in that full harmonious union with you. They've been fantasizing about you though, and this is what they've been fantasizing about. So this is the 5 of Wands. So this is you and your beloved, and then we have this other nosy person over here. But they don't even care, okay? Your beloved wants you to know that they want to be with you in union, and they want the world to know about it. So they are changing their perspective. We should kind of put this over here. They're changing their perspective. They just really don't know how to fully release everything that's blocking. And that's where you come in, because you have more knowledge of this. A message directly from them to you is about forgiveness. It says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So maybe you haven't heard from them in a long time, or maybe this situation will play out where they will be either talking to you on Valentine's Day and then kind of run off, and then you're wondering what happened. Why were they close and now they're far? Why were they hot and now they're cold? Well, maybe they do need to release some negative things that happen with you, or maybe you need to forgive them if they do, act hot on Valentine's Day and then cold after. Remember that it's part of this journey and this energetic alignment that's going on between the two of you. So the both of you really need to forgive the past, though, and release your exes and release everything in the past that no longer serves both of you, so you can come into your alignment and be together. Their self-care message for you, what they would like you to do this Valentine's Day, is to have patience. I know, everyone loves it when I bring up that word. It says be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. So it's possible that you might be waiting for your beloved and have a date on Valentine's Day and think, well, I'm just going to enjoy myself because they're not around. The thing is, are they good or great? Is the person that you would pass up to, the person that you would spend time with instead of your twin on Valentine's Day, is that person good or great? Okay, because your true twin flame, that is a person that is great, and that is the ultimate person for you. So it looks to me that if you are resonating with pile 4, that your beloved is very, very close, and all that needs to happen is that you release other people, other love interests, both of you, and you focus on each other and focus on yourself and then focus on each other, because they want that union with you now. Even if they're not opened up yet, they want to open up. So that's why they're saying be patient, because if they don't have the courage, this is about having courage as well. If they don't have the courage to do it on or before Valentine's Day, they want you to know that sometimes, and they might have to pass up the good for great. Maybe you're going on a date and they know it. So they're the ones that are going to be patient. But hopefully this makes sense, because I think it all kind of really goes together really nicely. Like, they're awakening, they're opening up, but they don't know how to talk about this. They're in the vibration of gratitude and unity, but the only block is that you both need to forgive yourselves and each other and everything, including before you met them, because it includes your past lives as well. Forgive yourself for anything in the past. Forgive them for if they hurt you in the past. Release all of that. Release your ex. If they're your ex, release what happened with them in the past, because they want this with you and they want everybody to know about it. So if you feel that maybe they are hiding you, this is letting you know that they're not. They want you to be patient, because soon, it's not going to take that long. I would say in the next 3 months for this reading, this pile, this will manifest. So, let us know in the comments if this resonates with you or how you feel about it. Hope you join us for another reading. Check out my other channel as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Everybody that was here to watch the video, if you're still here, thank you so much. I am so excited to do these pick-a-card readings. I mostly will be posting pick-a-card readings on the channel called Lucida Z. So check the description box for that channel and the links to other pick-a-card readings there. Subscribe there, though, if you can, and here. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Namaste.